Hi, this is Meteorologist Steve Pellettiere, and I am the Weatherman. Thanks for checking into the weathermanpod.com on your Sunday. It is the 22nd day of the month of February 2026. We're looking at a major East Coast storm anticipated to intensify just off the Virginia and Delmarva coast over the next 24 hours. And the models at this point continuing to show a very dynamic system. That means it's constantly forming strong winds that'll be forming all around the low-pressure system as it continues to move up along the coast of the Delmarva Peninsula and the Jersey Shore, probably taking a position due offshore of the coast of Massachusetts, and then eventually Maine and Nova Scotia over the next couple of days. But in its wake, it's going to give us snowfall because temperatures aloft are cold. At the surface, any east wind, though, central and southern portions of the Jersey coast will have those low-level temperatures on the cold side. But eventually, as you get towards the evening and the winds become a little bit more northerly, that's when it's going to be over land, and that means that we go over to snow. Amount of moisture that's available from this storm for Philadelphia, Baltimore, New York City, central portions of New Jersey, New Brunswick, all the way up to Islip and all the way up to the Boston area, ranging between 1 and 2.5 inches of liquid. Now, if that is going to be a conversion rate of maybe 10 or 12 inches to 1, that looks like a between 10 and 24-inch snowfall. Well, again, everything has to fall into place, but the models have been consistent, at least the U.S. models have been consistent in calling this to happen. And it's starting to get a lot of the other models to come in line. And because of the potential of it becoming somewhere between 15 and 20 inches, under strong northwest by north winds, blizzard warnings are in effect for the afternoon and evening hours. Now, a true blizzard means that temperatures are going to be under 20 degrees and wind gust over about 35. We're going to have the wind. We're going to have colder temperatures, not necessarily at those parameters, but it's near blizzard conditions and blowing and drifting snow. The main period of time that we're going to be watching for the Northeast is going to be Sunday evening, Monday morning. Anytime between about 6 p.m. Sunday up until maybe about noontime on Monday, that's when the snow will be the heaviest. And wouldn't be surprised sometime between the hours of 4 a.m. and 8 a.m. on Monday morning that if you hear some thunder and lightning, that's typical as the storm continues to advance and intensify towards the Northeast. So our forecast for today, calling for rain and snow, becoming all snow, and a blizzard warning for tonight and tomorrow, between 10 and 22 inches of snowfall, depending upon where you are. Even the Jersey Shore will probably get snow after some rain. And as we head towards the evening on Sunday, that's when it's going to be the heaviest. As mentioned, overnight, could be some thunder and some heavy downpours of snow, 1 to 3 inches per hour, and wind gust up to 40 miles per hour, causing blowing and drifting. Snow tapers off in the afternoon hours on Monday. Temperatures on Sunday, mid-30s, dropping down into the upper 20s at night with the storm at this height. And starting out in the upper 20s and near 30 on Monday, but then by Monday afternoon, temperatures recovering just a bit to 30 to 35. Tuesday, also in the 30s, and maybe some rain and snow early, but a very light storm coming in early on Wednesday, then giving way to a clearing trend. So this last few days of this month of February, the weather is going to be extreme. I'm meteorologist Steve Pellettiere, and I am the Weatherman. Hope you have a great day today. Make the best of it, and we'll talk to you a little bit later on in the afternoon. Follow the progress of the storm. Take care.